So, how's it going, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is Other Ryan here.
And today, we're going to be bringing you a brand new theory, which was actually commented by a guy named Shippy Shop. Now, this is one of our YouTube subscribers, and basically what we are doing now is we are encouraging you guys to send in your theories. Anything you may want us to discuss about Five Nights at Freddy's 3, any of the animatronics, or any of the previous games. Comment them in the comment section below. Also, feel free to privately message us, and we will be discussing any theories that we think are very good. We actually have a long list of discussions that we're going to be having. There's many great theories already been sent in, so continue to send them in. We will much appreciate any more which come our way.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So today's theory is in regards to the animatronic known as Salvage. That's what the community's come to know the animatronic as. It's not Golden Bonnie, and it's not a hybrid animatronic. It's somewhere in between that, so I guess it's a bit more fair.
Yeah, I would say so.
This theory is basically saying how the animatronic has previously existed.
Yeah, so rather than this animatronic being built as a new attraction in its kind of damaged and withered state, is this animatronic in fact been here all along as a prototype?
So if we go back to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 minigames, there is one of Freddy Fazbear giving cake to children. Now, many could theorise that Freddy Fazbear was the only animatronic there, but what if in fact there was an animatronic behind the scenes that we didn't know about?
Yeah, I mean, if we look at this animatronic, it's not even an animatronic actually. I think the community understands it to be someone dressed up in a suit. What about if during the early stages of the establishments, they started to begin developing the animatronics we now know and love? What about if this was the first creation, or the first prototype, should we even regard it as?
Yeah, as we discussed in our previous theories as well, with it having a brain and like human organs. What if they tried messing with the animatronic, not with an exoskeleton, but with actual human body parts to try and get it moving? If you know what I mean, like a.
You mean so it's got humanistic characteristics about it,
like a psychopathic experiment or something like that. Something gone completely wrong.
Potentially. I mean, if we know Five Nights at Freddy's 2 to be in 1987, when was Fredbear's Diner? Is that actually been confirmed, like a date?
No, they don't actually. Scott doesn't actually say when that was.
Regardless, we know it was obviously earlier than 1987. During anything earlier than that, technology of the sort of the AI that we're seeing nowadays was next to pre-existent. So, was this guy the ultimate test, and did he really go wrong? I think this bounces onto something that's actually said on the blurb of the website. There's a small section in the synopsis which talks about after the doors were closed. I'll read it to you now. It says, 30 years after Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed its doors, the events that took place there have become nothing more than rumour childhood memory. And if we skip more towards the end, it says that at first there were only empty shells, a hand, a hook, an old paper plate doll, but then a remarkable discovery was made. So this must mean that this animatronic previously existed. If it was a remarkable discovery, this wasn't built.
Well, yeah, definitely. But the question is, like, if it wasn't shown in any of the other mini games or anything like that. So the question is, why would Scott purposely keep this a secret from the community? There's got to be a massive reason behind it.
I think we need to think not from Scott's perspective, but we need to really put ourselves in the shoes as almost a staff member that works in these things, because I think each of these guys seem to be having a lot of characteristics about them. Scott's making sure that the phone guy comes across as a particular person. So I think we really need to analyse kind of how the characters are acting to really understand where this thing's come from, how they've tried to hide it, and if it's been hidden to begin with. I mean, of course, this is speculation.
Saying that, no, I'll tell a lie. He hasn't really been hiding it, because people have speculated that Shadow Bonnie is actually just a massive Easter egg towards Salvage. So who knows, maybe he was just like, here it is. It's like no one thought anything of it other than like, it's just an Easter egg in Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
It's understandable really, isn't it? I mean, because it's a totally different looking thing.
Yeah, it's, well, if you look carefully at it, it looks a bit newer. So I think, if you think about it, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was based in 1987, and the outline and the body build of the animatronic looks fresh, if you know what I mean. The eyes, the mouth, the body type. Whereas if you were to go forward and do a shadow silhouette of the original now,
Yeah.
I think you'd see a lot of destructed animatronic like plates and stuff like that within the silhouette. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's an interesting one. So you're almost saying like, is that in regards to Shadow Bonnie and it now?
Yeah, maybe like that's at that time period. That's what he looked like then. Obviously not silhouetted, but that
Possibly.
is how he looked. And now, obviously, he's a wreck.
You mean because you can't see any of the wiring and things in the hallucination. Perhaps you actually hallucinate this guy. I mean, if this guy's just started to shift, of course he's got to walk through the establishment of Freddy, whichever Freddy's restaurant it was. I mean, did he see this thing when he walked in? Is that why we only see the bleak hallucination of it? Was he in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 somewhere?
Oh, God knows. I don't know. What you could speculate that he was in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Many people believe that that Golden Freddy was in the kitchen. But
yeah,
what if
I remember
this
that. Yeah,
animatronic was in the kitchen all along?
I mean, there's so much to go on. I think. Sorry, continue.
Sorry, carry on. Alright, no, I was just about to say, basically, just from one guy sending a theory, I mean, the discussions that we can have off it is really actually incredible.
This
is why we want to do this series, because it opens up people's minds and it's just a bit of fun to do as well. And theories.
Yeah, I think regardless of how you look at these things, you need almost different people's perspectives on the events to almost refresh your mind, because when you start believing one thing, it continues on, and then you continue to believe more and more into it. But when you get these kind of new ideas purged forward, it kind of dismantles what you once put together in your brain, and all the bits are on the floor again, and you put it together in a different order and see that there is actually another way to look at this.
Yeah, so I think we're going to wrap up this video here. Thank you for sending in this theory, Shippy Shop. We will put your channel in the description below, sorry.
Yeah, fantastic idea on this one. You really did a good job. Such a simple concept, but so many people have looked past it. So yeah, well done on this one.
So yeah, we'll just leave it there. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like the video, and be sure to subscribe for more upcoming content.
Yeah, definitely. Alright then guys, thank you very much for watching. Of course, we hope you enjoyed, and we hope to see you on the next one.
Goodbye.
Take care, guys. Thank you for watching our latest video.
If you enjoyed the content, be sure to show your appreciation by liking the video.
To stay up to date with all upcoming content, be sure to subscribe